Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new, back with another World of Outlaws Dirt Racing career mode here in the UMPs. We had a fantastic first 3 races ever in these UMPs. We only have level 2 parts of everything, level 3 tires, but we started out okay. We were running top 10 until the last lap here. We fell like 2 or 3 spots on the last lap from a wreck, and then finished second at Elm Creek, did very well there, and then finished 5th in the showcase at Fairbury. We qualified I think 21st or something like that, somewhere around there, and we worked our way to 3rd in our heat, started 15th, and then worked our way up to 5th in the showcase. So we're sitting 2nd in the points right now, shockingly, which is quite wild. Krupp and Lee won the first 2 races, and then a guy that doesn't run full-time, which is Mike Beasley, won last week. And we were the first full-time driver until Lucas Lee in 8th to get points. So we're the first full-time driver for a while, and then Krupp in 12th was the next one. So very limited points for a lot of the guys that we are battling, but we're going on to Grant Park, Limaland, and Kokomo for this episode. Hopefully we can keep up doing well. We just got our first sponsor, trying to hit top 10s, so we'll see if we can keep that up, and we'll get on the Grant Park and see how we can do. All right, I was able to get down to a 14.2 for that top 10 time. I don't know if that will stick for qualifying. It would not, but I did a little bit more changes. I'm always doing that steering ratio or steering offset to 3.0. Changed the gear up to 5.5. Dropped the rear weight like 2%, and then dropped the tire stagger all the way down. Just trying to tighten up the car overall, and it has worked. Definitely tightened up the car a whole lot, so makes it a lot easier to just turn left a little bit and just keep it pretty straight here in the corners. Running the top, try to get some speed for this lap, but I'm running like middle to bottom for the most part at this track. I ran super low in the micro sprints, and I ran like kind of middle like I am in the UMP, like I did in the street stocks. It seems like it has the most grip to me and just keeps it momentum going pretty well. 14.6 there was not great. I wonder if the track is changing, and then the middle lane did not grip up very well for me, because that worked very well in practice for me. I was able to hit 2s consistently there, but we hit a 392. That's not terrible. 15th is not that bad for us. Starting 4th in heat 3. We'll see if we can try to gain a spot or 2 in the heat race here. I can probably get straight under whoever's under us. The 86. I don't know who the 86 is. Is that Travis Vanentop? It is not. It's Ned Hill. Never mind. I think Travis Vanentop had a more blue car than that, I want to say. I thought he was an 80-something number 2. But I haven't been around Ned Hill in the UMPs yet much, so haven't really seen his car. Kind of got too tight there. Slid up. Ned Hill crosses us back over. We're 3 wide there. Not able to get that grip. Brooks is getting in front of us now. I want to at least get back in front of Brooks. Top 5 does advance right away, so we will advance, because Brown and them are way back from us. I kind of need to throw a little bit of rear percentage back into it maybe, or tire stagger, one or the other. I might throw a little bit of both back into it, because it doesn't want to hook as much as I wanted it to. It just kind of slides a little bit more. It's not fully getting that grip. I need to work around in different lanes, see what works for us, because the very top isn't very fast. We're trying to work this like higher middle right here, see if that can keep up some good grip. It felt like it did in 3 and 4 there. Try and pay attention to some of these times. A 15.0 is not going to cut it. We were like so much quicker in practice. I guess the track fall off is really hitting us with the slickness through the middle of the track there. Try and see 15.0 again. I'm not going to be able to see what this lap is. Maybe unless I go to this screen, I might be able to see it last second. Try and run full bottom down here. I'm probably keeping too much gas into it, because I just slid all the way up, and that was a 14.9. Okay, so it did work a little bit down there some. I'm gonna throw a little bit of tire stagger back into it just to see if that will help out for the race. Do like a inch in it. But starting 15th in the A main, we gotta gain 5 spots here hopefully, and it seems like we have been quick in these feature races overall, so hopefully we can try and gain some spots here. Not a very good start for us per se, because we did fall off of Thompson there. Oh boy, we like right reared the left rear of Thompson, and it got us in the air. That was kind of awkward. And we got who? Get Patrick Barnes getting under us. Definitely have been racing with him in a lot of the series. But now that we get our sponsor and stuff, oh, people are going to be very damaged there. We could have just gained so many spots, but we get none of them. That's quite unfortunate. I thought I was going to gain like 5 spots there and be in like 9th maybe, but no cigar for us. We just get stuck where we were. But some people might have damage from that because somebody got spun, somebody like completely head on right into them. Not sure who was the one spun and who headed on into them, but you might be able to tell when somebody starts falling back here. Maybe somebody will, maybe somebody won't. I don't know, because these cars seem like the damage is going to really affect them. It might be the guy that's 3 wide on the outside, because they seemed very slow there. I'm going to try and slide up in front of him, cut off his momentum. Walker was pretty slow. Oh, they're spinning. Yep, that was on me. I just cut him off, and there were some hard hits I heard behind me. Yikes. Tommy Bailey's behind us, though. That's a positive, because I know he's up there in points. Walker was close to us in points, I think, somewhat. I think he was top 5-ish. Who's up front? I cannot tell who's up front. Is that Krupp up there? It is not. Who's the 25 again? I forgot. Forgot who the 25 was. That's one of the Ers, I think. Like, Marker's behind us. There was Marker, Walker, and there was one other. They were all 3 back-to-back-to-back in a race that we just... the last episode. I forgot who it was. Marker, Walker, and there was another ER. Dang it. Marker, Walker, I cannot remember. I'll see it in the results at the end. It is gonna bother me until then though. I think Krupp is up there on the outside, getting up in the 2nd. I don't know where Jacob Lee is. I'm looking for his car, but I don't really see it. I know he's the black and white, like number 12. Krupp is the number 9. That has like the red, white, blue, black on it and stuff up there in 2nd. So I'm pretty sure I know his car. And I think Jacob Lee is behind us somewhere because I do not see him in front of us at all. We're just kind of holding in 11th right now, which is unfortunate. As soon as we got our sponsor and I do top 10 goal, it gets much harder, it seems like, because we were rolling those first 3 races really well. And we got, Jesse Wright getting on our inside. Just seems like I do not have that grip in that middle anymore. I just really got to try and hook the bottom down here. Yeah, that did work. Caught up to right a little bit. I'm like leaning with the car, trying to get it to stick down here. Sliding up, getting in the right a little bit, which I'm not trying to. He was just a little slower there. We caught some grip there on the exit of the corner. I got Marker, hardly know her, trying to pass us. Jesse Wright did get in front of us. Yeah, maybe I tightened this car up too much because it just wants to slide through these things. I tried doing too much of a change in practice, but it worked for practice, but other than that, it didn't work for qualifying very well or the heat and feature races. So maybe I need to just stick with the gear ratio change and that offset to make us go straight. They're almost wrecking up there. Marker gets by us as well. That's unfortunate. But whoever got pushed all the way outside... Oh, that's a lapper anyways, Richardson. I need to just try to hold off Walker now. Because Walker and Marker, I still don't know the front person's name. That's going to bother me until I see it here. But we had a solid race there, very tough one. But who ended up getting that win? Weiser is the 25. Who is the other ER then? Marker, Walker. Oh, I think it was a not full-time driver then. Because there's Walker, Marker. There was a third one, 100%. I guess oh, Weiser is the other one. Yeah, ER, Weiser. So that does make sense now. So Stefan's up there, Weiser, Krupp got third. Where did what's his name? Did Lucas Lee not make the feature? I'm so confused. Did he not make the feature at all? Because he was not in my... I don't think he was in my heat race. Where did he finish? Lucas Lee. Did he not run this? I'm very confused because he's 5th in points, 181. He had 181 after the showcase. He ran the first 3 races and decided not to run Grant Park. He was leading the points. I'm super confused right now, but we fall to 3rd in points. Should be 4th with Lucas Lee being there, but he wasn't there, so I'm just super confused right now. But we get $4,500 there, not too terrible. That's going to get us up to $23,000, almost enough to buy the base suspension. Maybe after another race and the showcase, maybe after the next race, if we do good enough and we get all the sponsor goals, we might be able to unlock the sponsor proficiency bonus. Nice. We'll go put them on the car, but in a second. But $23,700. Now need some money to upgrade, so I might wait until after the showcase to upgrade that and everything, but either way, we got the proficiency. I cannot speak. Proficiency bonus. It goes from 25 up to 40%. That's a big leap, but that's gonna cost a little bit of money. So yeah, definitely after the the showcase, we'll end up getting that suspension upgrade, which will be really nice on the car. So let's get on the Lima Land and see how we can do. 24 lap main event here is gonna be a tough one, but hopefully we could be faster. All right, not quite able to get down to that top 10 time here at Limeland. It seems like we got the sponsor goal and it completely got much harder. Don't know why, but the first 3 races we did fantastic at, which was awesome. But 11.8, we ran like a 12.2 before. It's gonna be rough, and I cannot hit those tires down there. I can't like go over them like we did in the street stocks, because everything else is like too low to the ground. Every other car is pretty much. The street stock's the only one you could go over those tires at the bottom with. So this car immediately hits every single one of those tires, so you cannot go over them. If you get too close and hit that, it's gonna really damage the front end, maybe the radiator as well. I don't know. Almost ran the exact same time as we did in practice, which is good. Hopefully that means for the heat and feature we can kind of continue running this line, because Grant Park, it showed quickly that we started falling off right away. So 19th, not terrible. At least it's 5th in heat 3. Top 5 do advance straight on to the feature, so we should be all right here. We got Cox straight in front of us. We'll see if we can try to get by him. The 25, that's a different 25 than Weiser, I think. That's Richardson, who I feel like normally is a car getting lapped in the feature. So Tommy Richardson, or maybe not Tommy Richardson. There's a different Richardson, I think, that I don't think his car looks like that. It's a different Richardson, I think, that gets lapped in the feature a whole bunch. But maybe this is one of his good tracks, honestly. That could be a possibility. But we do get up in front of him. That's going to be a good 4 spots for the feature. That would start us, what, 15th instead of 19th? I would take that. We'll see if we can try to get up here in front of Ned Hill as well. That was a really good 1 and 2. Try not to slide up into him. He goes high in 3 and 4. Not able to get by him. Seems like 3 and 4, they can hold that high line a lot better than 1 and 2. 1 and 2, I can kind of catch him and actually keep up, but he's getting that outside rolling now. So I'm not going to be able to catch back up to Ned Hill unless he makes a mistake or comes low. Or like run middle, like a weird mistake like that. But we're ripping the bottom the best we can. At least we made up a spot. I am happy about that. I just got to not hit one of these tires at the bottom. 1 lap left here, because those tires at the bottom in these cars are deadly. Like I almost flipped, or I did flip it in the street stock on one of them one time, like the first time we were here. And they got like a weird bounce over it, but these cars immediately just hit that front nose and you're not moving after that. Like, you're completely destroyed. But Ray Bollinger gets the win. I feel like he's not a full-time driver either. I don't recognize that name, but either way, we'll see. Maybe yeah, Lucas Lee's up front in this one, so he just didn't run Grant Park. He is sabotaging himself on trying to win the championship. Don't know what that's about. That's really odd. But we got 24 laps here to try to gain some spots. There is Travis Van Top. He is an 81, so 80, was Ned Hill an 81, or is that Ned Hill 86? I can't remember. But I thought I remember seeing his name in like blue, so I thought that other one was him, but he is like a completely red car. He's like a red, white, and blue car. Really close down to those tires, making it work though. We're up to 13th right away, which is great. Made up a couple spots right on the start. Trying to get by Walker here. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, big wreck. Oh, we got clipped and we have a ton of aero damage. Are you kidding me? Oh, if we didn't hit Cox on the side there before the caution came out, we would have been fine. We literally got clipped in the right rear just barely, but went head on into Cox. Oh no, like our nose is completely damaged from that. How damaged are we? 68? Oh, and the engine's at 80? Oh yeah, we're struggling the rest of this race probably. We'll see what we can do, but oh, that hurt us. That really hurt us. We're still making up ground on this bottom for now, but I can feel the engine bogging. Like, it does not sound good at all. Definitely gonna have to repair things after this race. That wreck was just really unfortunate that they kept coming down the track in the middle of the corner, because we were gonna miss it. We were going bottom, gonna miss it, and I think the car behind me, I think Billy Green is the one that kept coming down the track and got our right rear just barely. That was super unfortunate. That was just super unfortunate for us. But we're running well now, somehow. I don't know how we're still in the top 10. I thought we'd just be falling back immediately, but I think it seems like when they get behind me, they just run bottom. Don't know why. They could probably get by me on the outside, honestly, if they keep that outside rolling, but I can kind of cut them off on the straightaway if they go high. So they're really trying to run that bottom to get under me. Kevin Murphy got by Billy Green. I ran too high there. He might get under me. Nope, we had a good corner. I will take that. We're not even halfway yet. My nose itches. Terrible time for my nose to itch. I cannot take my hand off the controller. This track's too tiny for that. Grant Park might have had a quick second to be able to do that. Oh, they're spinning behind me, so I'll be able to itch my nose. Nice. I saw, who was it? Murphy getting spun behind me. I don't know who spun him, but somebody did. But we're on the bottom for this restart. I don't know if the restarts are good or bad for me, honestly. We had a good gap behind us. We were able to hold them off. Because I feel like the restarts are bad for me because our engine is so damaged. Try to get up in front of Billy Green again. We do, barely. Let's go. I will take that. Don't hit these tires down here. Somebody hit behind us, and that's another caution. So we're going to be back in 9th, right behind Ricky Cox still. These restarts are a little sketchy because I have to like try to slide up in front of the guy on our outside really fast. So it's a little tough to do because we are not very fast. They kind of get us on this straightaway, and then I can kind of get them in 1 and 2 because they're on a slightly higher line. Billy Green behind us. Walker did not have as good of a start as Billy Green did on that last one, and we're trying to get pushed up the track by Billy Green, and he got completely by us. Good on him. He was just aggressive as hell. He was tired of being behind me, and he got right by us. So we're back to 10th. Hey, if I can just finish top 10, I'll be happy. Like, that's a win for me. Finishing top 10 here somehow. I don't know who's out front. The 05, I don't recognize that car at all. We're back up to 9th somehow. Who did we just pass? We got by Jesse Wright. Hell yeah. I will take that. He just got jumbled up with Jones and Cox right in front of us, and maybe he has some damage too. I don't know, because he is a little bit off the pace, it seems like. Trying to catch up to Jones as he's ripping that outside. I took a really tight line to those tires and do not damage the car more. How damaged is the car? 62 on the aero. Front end is completely destroyed with the engine. That was just so unfortunate for us. Like, we got so damaged there. We were just wrong place, wrong time with Billy Green, I think, coming down the track. Because I could have went maybe lower, but I was worried about that car that was slid down to the bottom, like bouncing off an invisible wall down there. So I thought that might happen, honestly. We do have Jesse Wright all over us now. He definitely caught up very quick. The back of my neck itches now. Why is it like every time I want to race right now, everything starts itching? Like, I haven't done this in a while, and everything just starts itching immediately. Like, I have the itch to race, but I am racing, and everything just starts itching. 2 laps to go. We'll see if we can hold off Jesse Wright. That was a really good corner. I was able to just get it hooked in there perfectly, and it would itch my neck at least. 1 lap to go. Can we hold on to 9th? Do not hit the tire down there. That was about as close as I can get to it without damaging it. And we're going to be able to hold off Jesse Wright. Let's go. Somehow with a completely damaged car, we were able to hold on to 9th. I was super worried about that, but let's go. Really thought we were going to fall back to like the 20s or something. Who is up front? Robbie Collins. Ray Bollinger I do not recognize. Lucas Lee fell all the way to 4th. Weiser gets 2nd. I think he's going to have the points lead if he didn't already. Where is Krupp? See, look, where is Krupp in this one? Like, Lucas Lee didn't run the race last week, and it looks like Krupp didn't run this week. I'm just so confused by them that they're not running like the full season. Like, they're missing a race here and there. Might make it easier for us to win a championship, but man, that is confusing. Where does that put us in the standings then? Because we're going to get ahead of Krupp. I don't think Lucas Lee is going to get back in front of us for this week. So we're second, I think, to Weiser. Yes, we are second to Weiser, almost 50 down from him. Lucas Lee's only 6 behind us now, but Krupp didn't run this week. I'm just super confused by these people not running every race. Robbie Collins is a full-time driver, it looks like, unless he didn't run a race and is just won that one and then didn't run a different one. I don't know. I'm super confused by these guys. But we get a little bit of money here, at least $500 for the merch sold. We missed the sponsor goals for the practice and qualifying, but we're going to hit it at least for the race payout one, which is like $228 or something. So basically got like 5,000 out of that. Everything's going to be destroyed on the car right now, so we're going to have to repair that. And going into this showcase, then we'll be able to get that suspension upgrade because it's going to cost probably like $1,000 or something to repair. So it's not worth getting, only $750, but not worth getting the suspension and then having like no durability on it. Might be able to get one upgrade on it, but I don't think it's worth it. I'll wait until after this showcase so we can like fully upgrade it, and then our car's gonna be even better. We've already been pretty fast and we're second in points. We may be 50 down from Weiser, and Krupp and Lee should definitely be above us, like about 50 ahead of us too. But hey, I can't do anything about them not running a race. Like, I don't even know why he didn't run this race. Yeah, I don't see Krupp anywhere in all that, so I'm very confused. Something's corrupt out there. But we're sitting second in points, going on to this showcase at Kokomo, and hopefully we can do the same thing that we did at Fairbury, and we went from 15th up to 5th. We didn't qualify well either. I think we went from 4th to 3rd in our heat, and then qualify, and we started 15th and worked our way up to the top 5 with all the guys that don't get full-time points until Lucas Lee down in 8th, and then Krupp was 12th. So we made up a lot of points there. Hopefully we can do it here again at Kokomo. All right, we got 2:10s quicker than the practice time, but the qualifying time's probably gonna be right around that, if not a little bit faster like I was thinking. So we'll see if we could hit into the 5s here in qualifying. Depends if the track stays decent or not. We'll see if we can get a run from this top side to start lap 1 at least. And try not to hit these tires down here, because like every other track, we're running right on the bottom of this place, but if you can not hit these tires and be as low as possible, you can get a pretty good launch off these corners. That was an 8. I feel like I missed 3 and 4 a good bit, though. I feel like I got too wide and didn't turn in early enough for it. That was a much better 3 and 4, and that will give us an 8:01. So that wasn't too fast, but 17th is not too bad at all. Starting 3rd in Heat 5, we might be able to luck our way and get up into 2nd. Krupp and Lee are way back here. Where is Weiser? I don't see Weiser. Oh, he's behind us, 19th. Hell yeah, I'll take that. And where was the name? Jordan Weaver. I definitely recognize that name. I don't think I saw him at Fairbury, though. But we might be able to luck our way, get into 2nd here, 68. I don't recognize that name. But Strickler. Okay, the 8 is Adam Strickler. Because we definitely ran around him at Fairbury. We beat him at Fairbury as well. Michael Long. I recognize that name, I think, from the last game, I want to say, because his paint scheme and everything looks very familiar. But we're able to get Thompson, Holcomb in front of Strickler. So he's going to have to work his way back in front of them to get back to us. So that's what happened at Fairbury, too. Whoever started 2nd fell super far back and had to work their way into the A-main and all that. So we got up in the 2nd here. Might be able to... Okay, maybe not. I spoke too soon. I was going to say we could luck our way into the qualifying dash, but I need to not do that anymore. I got up into the invisible wall out there and on the back stretch, so let's not do that. I just need to hook my bottom. Strickler's already back up to us, so he started ripping bottom right away. He just got stuck on the outside to start with. And I just need to hook bottom and hope he can't get by us. 2 laps left here. Don't let him under us. I feel like I'm missing 3 and 4 a little bit. I'm trying to keep up my momentum, though. So I'm trying not to let off too much, and we get a restart. Oh, no. I was content with where we were, but now we have a restart, which is a little sketchy. That's not great. We'll see if we can try to get under Michael Long, but I need to get to the bottom immediately, or Strickler's going to get right around us. Okay, able to do that, and actually able to get under Long, and we have a green-white checkered here. We might be able to luck into winning this, but I don't think so. Long had a good exit off turn 2. Unless he were to mess up big time, we're not going to get by him, but Strickler fell back immediately, so we got a little bit of room behind us now. He started running top for some reason. And I think Holcomb did behind him too, so he got a little lucky that he didn't get past. But hey, we're gonna stay in second, lucked into getting a spot there, but hey, we're gonna make it into the qualifying dash. We're starting 11th, and really all we can do is go forward. We can only lose one spot out of it, and best case scenario, we gain some more spots. So I will take that all day. And I think all these guys in this qualifying dash are not full-time drivers. So we're already starting ahead of the full-time drivers in the feature, which is a big positive. Hopefully we can gain some points on them once again at the showcase races. So we're legit gonna have like shots at getting really high in the points this season, and might have a shot at winning it towards the end of this year. We'll see. But we got 4 more races left after this one. We are like at a 50-point deficit. Oh dang it, I got that tire. See, that's why you gotta miss those tires. Really damaged the car right away, and a big portion of the car got damaged. But these showcases could make for big points difference in the standings. So if we can do well here and not hit that tire in the feature, we'll be good to go. Because I'm gonna fall back here in this qualifying dash. Okay, Burdett, I understand that he's mad at us because I spun him out at Fairbury, but I would not hesitate to do it again. You keep moving me up like that. You run the bottom when you're under me. Don't touch me. But we fell back to 11th. Might fall back to 12th here. I want to try and hold 11th if we can, so we're on the bottom. Mike Beasley, who I want to say he won Fairbury. I could be wrong though, but he was up there. I know that. So we're going to start 11th in the feature, which is not bad. And if we can get a decent finish here and all the normal guys finish further back, that would be awesome. We can get a good amount of points here, which would be great. That's what we need. We need Weiser to do terrible, Lee and Krupp also to do bad, because I don't know if they're going to miss any more races on the year or not, but we'll see if they do. We got 24 laps to try and gain some spots here and not hit those tires at the bottom. They're already almost spinning in front of us. I was lifting, trying to maneuver, but they keep it straight. I don't know how McKenzie didn't go and hit that tire or anything down low. That was really sketchy. I did not know what to expect there at all. Got 20 tire offs for 24 laps. Got to use them a little sparingly for a little bit, not too much. Real bad angle into turn 1 there, but we get up in front of Long. We're up into 8th. That's huge. I'm hoping all the guys I'm battling with in the actual points, Long just absolutely doored me. It didn't really affect me much, but I'm about to do it back to him, but he saw it coming, crossed us back over. I was hoping all the guys we battled with in points, like, started on the outside, but never mind. Krupp is already up to us. He is right behind us, ripping that outside. I need to hit the bottom. I am, like, throwing these sliders on people, and that is killing my time. And I just keep losing spots because of it. They were 3 wide behind me. That is pretty wild. They were tight 3 wide behind me. Lucas Lee is there now all of a sudden. I just really hope Weiser is nowhere near, though, is the main thing. That was really close to the tire. Probably about as close as I can get to it. Let me prove myself wrong. We're 9th, though, so that's good. If we could hold the top 10, that would be awesome. And I hope that Lee and them could fall back some more. Like, Nicely needs to come up and get in front of him because he's not a full-time driver. That would be really nice for me, from Nicely. Or Adam Strickler as well. That would be awesome. 16 laps to go. We're kind of pulling away from the guys behind us, which is really nice. Steffens got in front of Lee. That's good because Steffens is not a full-time guy. I think Steffens is running the bottom, Lee's running the top. So Lee's getting it down the straight. Let's not hit the tire. I've turned in a little early there. But I don't really have any traffic in front of me right now. Lee is really catching us. I really need to just get up in front of him on the straight, and it pulls him down to us because he just stops running the top for some reason when they get right behind me. They really want to like get under me to get by me because I can just check them up on the straightaway. But if they get to my inside or outside, they can pull away. That's the thing. I gotta hold them in check behind me. Really gotta mirror drive them. Even though in real life you don't got the mirrors, but we do here. You gotta use them. Use them to our advantage. Lee is not that fast in the bottom, it looks like, because we are pulling back away. Don't hit the tire. We hit the tire. We didn't damage ourselves too badly. Everything got damaged, but not that bad at least. Not like the qualifying dash to where we had like terminal damage. It popped up. But I can kind of take that corner a little bit more inside now because of that. Nicely got in front of Lee. That's nice, but not for me if he gets by me. Actually, Lee is right behind us. I need to hold him off still. I'm so confused by the scoring because I'm pretty sure that's not Lee right behind me. I'm so confused right now. Because I swear that, oh, that's the leader behind me. I'm stupid. That's what I am. That makes sense. That's the leader that I'm looking up in my mirror and I'm like, that's not Lee. Of course it's not Lee because he's not on the standings and that's the leader. So we're holding off the leader. If we can get a caution right now, that'd be huge. Kyle Strickler actually got up into the lead from me blocking the leader on the bottom and slowing him up. But I would love a caution right now so we could be the last car on the lead lap and we could gain some spots and potentially Lucas and them could lose spots. That would be awesome. That'd be really, really nice for me if Nicely could wreck Lee right now. Because I am holding off the leaders the best of my abilities. And they're battling for the lead behind me. There's 5 laps to go, 4 laps for the leaders. But I'm still on the lead lap currently. And we're doing our best to hold on to this spot. They're throwing sliders. There's a 3-4-way battle for the lead behind me. And I'm holding them all up, which is wild. It looks like I'm leading to fans' eyes, even though they know that I'm not in the lead. He's trying to get to my outside. Do not put me a lap down. I'm holding on for a caution, because you never know when one's going to come out. I could be the caution at this point, holding up the leaders like this. They're battling so hard behind me. I am the biggest roadblock in the world. I am Ryan Newman of NASCAR in dirt racing. We got 2 laps left. We're coming up to the white flag. They are finishing right now. We are on the lead lap and Nicely got in front of Long, which is huge. Let's go. Long got in front of Lee. I don't know how far Lee fell back, but let's go. We got 9th. We get a top 10 in the feature, and we were the best points paying, like, full-time car. I will take that all day. Lee fell back to 12th, Krupp in 13th. Wise is all the way back at 18th. That is fantastic for us for the points. Very, very happy about that. We're going to catch Weiser a good bit, pull away from Lee and Krupp slightly. Because Lee, we get like 5 more points than Krupp. We get 6. And Weiser, we get a solid 11 on him. So that is pretty solid. What a way to start this season. We got 4 races left this year. We're 11 ahead of Lee, a good bit ahead of Krupp, and what are we behind him? Like 35 behind Weiser. So we need him to have some bad races here to finish out the season. But what a race for us. That was fantastic. We were able to hold off the leaders for like 8-9 laps here, which is wild. But getting 7,400 just about, because we're going to get the bonus for the 228. We'll get like almost 7,500, maybe a little bit over. That'll be good. Let's go get that suspension upgrade now. That's going to put us up to $33,000, almost $34,000. Everything's going to need repaired a little bit, but we're not going to do that until after the probably next race. And we're going to go buy that suspension, and we're going on the Prairie View next. Oh, and we get some sponsor upgrades. I'm going to go with the initial payout of $1,800 just to have some more payout right now. And then later in the year, if we do good enough at, where's the last race of the season? Eldora. So if we do good enough at Eldora, we'll get another sponsor upgrade, and we can get that $2,000 per race. It's only like, it's like less than 100 difference per race. So I wanted that like almost $2,000 for like upgrading to that sponsorship by itself. So needed that extra money to get these upgrades, and didn't necessarily need it, but it definitely helped. We would have had hundreds of dollars left, but now we got a fully level 3 upgraded suspension, which is awesome. So very happy about that. We're sitting second in points, boys. That's awesome. First season in the UMPs. Did not expect to do this well whatsoever, but I will take it. And I need to go fix the sponsorship on this car now too, because I put the Boldy's drywall on the back, and every sponsor that we sign goes in front of the number, but it's like such a weird spot. I hate it. So I'm gonna move that one to the back and stuff like that. I might put Boldy's like smaller over here now since they were a sponsor for us. But either way, that has been a good start to this season. We got 4 races left. We got Prairie View, Fairbury, which we got top 5 at in the showcase. And we could have a shot at winning that because we were the first non-points pay, or the full-time driver people at Fairbury, which is great. Kokomo, which we kind of struggled at a little bit. We got 9th. We were first of the full like guys there, so potentially could have 2 wins there if we continue that trend. And then Eldora to finish out. Very big track. That's gonna be tough. So hopefully you guys enjoyed so far. UMPs are going fantastic. Definitely didn't expect that out of the season for the first season here in the UMPs, not having a super upgraded car, but maybe it just fits our driving style. I don't know. We're doing very well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.